James Plays Games.
That's me!
Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Today we're finishing up Australia. I'm going to show you how we do. First things first, switch to Mike
Right
V,
on, kid.
our best
Let's get
friend of
going.
the day. We'll get a list of his objectives, and then we'll be on our way. Yeah, you didn't know I was a rap man, did you? Those funky, fresh rhymes. You know, my rap name is DJ Dig Dug, because I blow it up from the underground with the old school sound. Do you get it? Do you get it? You totally get it. It's fine. We're heading over to our first objective, and we have a couple of gaps to get along the way here. I'm going to grind this ledge and jump off at the end, land in a grind on the edge of the fountain there for a fountain touchdown. Over here, Shred is currently waiting for us. Hi, Shred. We want to do a lip trick on this wire for hot wire lip. Now, first objective. We want to line ourselves up with Kenny the Koala's hand there, that peace sign. We want to get kicked up by the edge of the fountain here and do a rail kiss or nada spin onto the hand. So there we are, Kenny's Real Feelings. We get peace off for hitting the hand, and then we get peace out for jumping off of the hand. Come over here and just take a look at our handiwork. Pun intended. We've kind of changed the message there with the statue. Alright. Over here we've got the balconies, the fire escape, and we want to do a lip trick on a couple of these balconies. On the lowest one we get balcony lip, then we are going to go one level up. Make sure I'm nice and straight. Oh, I did it too early. That's fine. There we are. We got balcony lofty lip. We also got balcony climb that comes with it, but it's not supposed to. Because the way you get balcony climb is to grind the balcony, do a sticker slap, jump, and grind the next level up. So we are climbing the balcony. And by doing that, we can get over here to where the billboard is. Can't really see it too well, but you can kind of see the kangaroo ear sticking out here. I want to smash all this glass, though, if I can. Because we will need that visibility soon enough. Alright, one more little bit here. There we go. So we are going to come down here, Emu Burgers, spray paint. So there we are, we tagged the big billboard. Now there are a couple other things that we still want to do up here, but we can't get all the way back up to where we need to be. Not from here, at least. Thankfully, there is a ladder right here. I do not know why my board is smoking, but it's cool. Oh, it's not the board, it's my hand. Okay. Well, we did know that there are wizards in this game. So, what kind of wizard would Mike V be with his smoke power there? Somebody? Anybody? Wanna leave a comment there? Tell me what you think it could be? Because I'm serious about this. We are doing wizards here. Moving on. On this ledge, we are supposed to jump off and do an acid drop into the pool below. Not necessarily too difficult, but it seems like if you jump at the wrong spot, it will not register the gap that you need to get to complete the goal. So I am going to do a save state here, and now we hope for the best. There we are. Check your pants, and we get jumping without a parachute. Now we got to get back up here for one more gap, and this one is a bit annoying. We pretty much have a blind jump that we are going to be doing from the ledges here, specifically this ledge, and this is why we wanted to clear the glass off so we could see what we're doing. We're grinding this ledge here next to the billboard, and it starts to turn a little bit, little angle here, and we're going to jump off, and we're going to land down here. You see that ramp that leads into the pool with the tree here above it and to the side of it? There's a rail on that ramp. We are going to land in a grind on that rail. Very big, very blind jump. So, yeah. Trying to figure out some consistency in how to do this. So I'm going to try and explain it to you. You've actually seen me do this trick before, where I will do a boneless immediately into a grind. I don't get any air. I'm not jumping with the boneless. I'm immediately snapping into a grind. And that gives me momentum. It gives me speed. It gives me a fairly set amount of speed. So I know how fast I'm going to be going. You've seen me do that. You've seen me do grinds from a standing jump position. You know, just trying to do things to set my momentum, set my speed. And then once we are doing that, we're grinding along with the speed. As soon as this turns, right at this corner here, we are jumping. And it's all about practice, getting used to that timing. So, even with all that, I'm not perfect at it. Probably going to take me a couple of tries, and that means another save state, because I don't want to have to climb back up here every time. Okay, I'm going to actually fill up my special meter here so we can go into focus mode, and you can get a better view of what's happening here. Boneless immediately into a grind, and then as soon as that turns, we jump off. And we get no bleeping way. I also turn my board sideways, give myself a little more surface area, more collision to latch onto that rail with. I'm getting better at the consistency, but it still did take me a few tries. Come down to the beach and talk to this fellow here.
Every day it's the same old thing. Strike out with all the Sheilas, then strike out on me treasure hunt, then go home and cry me eyes out.
This is Hank, and Hank is looking for treasure on the beach, but he's not going to find treasure on the beach because the treasure was the journey and the friends made along the way. Actually, it's in the garbage cans. Yeah, we need to do little rail kisses or nada spins on the cans, send some bottles flying, and we collect cans out of them, and apparently that's what he's looking for. All he wants in life is that 5-cent deposit. Now, with this can over here, we are trying to create a straight line between us, the can, and the rail. And then that graffiti there is to the left of that line. Not a spin, jump, and land in a grind on the rail for can skip. There is a similar setup over there with the first can, but I can never clear the distance to land on the rail, so I don't think you can do it there, but I could be wrong. Anyway, from here, we are actually looking at 4 potential goals. Believe it or not, they're all within sight right now. We're going to do 3 of them. We're going to get to the last can, and then we're going to come back for the 4th. But we have the team challenge here. There's an awning that we need to get kicked up to. Land in a grind for TC's awning, and that's the team challenge. We got to do that with the shrimp vendor and then with Shred. Next up, we have up and over. We need to do a manual up that ramp to the bridge and then down the other side. Oh, that was not very good momentum. Let me try again. I'm not jumping. Why am I not jumping? There we go. Start your manual as late as possible and carry yourself down. If you do get too slowed down up here and you're kind of dead in the water, when you're in a manual, tap left, right, and then square to do a spacewalk, and that'll help you get some momentum moving forward again. Now we need to do a clean double flip over these cars. I believe it's a 180 kick flip. While we're focused, and we have to land clean. Not the hardest thing, but not very consistent to do. Landing clean, it's a very small window there. You have to land really, really straight. So, another save state, I'm afraid. I do hate doing all these save states, but sometimes it saves enough time to warrant it. There we go. First try, actually. That's really good. But as you saw, you do get car hop for jumping over these cars, same as if you jump over the cars that are driving on the street up there. So we knocked over this pole when we let loose Kenny's head and trashed the cop car over here. And now we have a rail that we've made. It's homemade. It's a handrail. We're going to get homemade handrail. So from a standing jump... Oh, that's not the right direction, silly Mike. Okay, take two. And then we jump over sideways to hit a grind on that ledge. I don't think you can trigger the destruction events in, like, free skate or anything like that. Single session, classic mode, what have you. Could be wrong. But I'm under the impression that this can only be done in story mode. Final can right there. And we will be heading back to Hank. But we have one more goal up here. The Biggins ramp to ramp. We have a ramp right here. We have a ramp right here. And we have a ramp right here. 3 ramps. We need to cut out the middleman and go from the highest ramp to the lowest one. And getting the momentum, the speed, the angle, it can be very difficult to do. I find it to be very difficult to do. One thing that you might be able to try to offset the difficulty is to skitch a car and get that speed, and then just carry that speed down here. It will stay with you for quite a while, as long as you keep going. But that does offer its own set of problems, because then you have to figure out how to land that. It's very easy to overshoot. With not doing that, it's very easy to undershoot. So it's all a matter of what you... Oh, that was nice. Nice trick there, guy. It's really up to you to decide what feels right to you. What feels right to me is to just do it this way. And I grind this log setup here, hit the ramp at an angle, and cross my fingers. So, yet again, this is one of those save state episodes. Alright, here we go. Oh, wow, first try. Okay. I feel good about that. That, yeah, really hard to do. But I do that grind to try to end up with a good amount of speed coming off of that rail there. Head off to the ramp, try to do a no comply or boneless for the extra air. Get a real sharp angle. And then just, yeah, hope for the best. Now we just have to go down to Hank, figure out where he is at the moment. He usually hangs out over on this side. There you go. You're welcome, buddy. Through the magic teleporta-potty, we switch over to the shrimp vendor.
Throw a few shrimp on the barbie.
And if this looks like a very cumbersome model, it is. it'd be very difficult to really gauge what you're doing, what you're seeing, because he's got a big old umbrella and portable grill that he hangs in front of him. That seems very dangerous. Thankfully, we don't have to do too much fancy with him. Excuse me. We are heading down here. We do have his part of the team challenge to do. And we have another goal actually right here. And another goal right here. Everything's pretty localized. So I'm going to build up special there. And we are going to do a transfer from one roof to the other. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. We need to do the rotisserie trick. That's a new trick that you get from the shrimp vendor. We need to do 2 of them over the lofty roof gap. So I'm going to slow things down while we do this. There's 1. There's 2. Acid drop to hit the other one. And there we are. There's a launcher off of that roof over there. So that's why we get such big air. And his hand is smoking too. That's a little more logical because he's got this grill right in front of him here. He'd be setting his hand on fire for damn sure. I want to actually kind of grind up this rail. Because I want to line myself up really, really nice. Okay, perfect. That stair set is our next goal. Real men flip stairs. We have to do a clean 360 double heel flip down the stair set. So I want to straighten myself out to make sure that I'm hitting that stair set nice and straight, make things not too complicated for me. Makes it a little bit easier to figure out how to land straight, but still, just like with going over the cars, landing clean is not always easy. Okay, here we go. Alright. Very nice. We have all the points we need to leave, but you know how we do. We are not done. This is a box of shrimps here. The Throbble Shrimp Company. We get 5 shrimps instead of the usual 10 we get when we pick up a throwable item. So we want to be careful here. We're holding on to these for actually a little while because we are going to do a couple more things. First up, the team challenge, if I can actually get up here. There we go. Now, we need to scare a bunch of seagulls in a combo. We have to scatter 10 seagulls in a single combo. A little bit of a tongue twister. There's seagulls scattered all over on rails and ledges and whatnot. There's actually more than 10. So it's a matter of finding a line that works for you. Let's build up that special for the sake of it. I'm starting up here. There are actually 2 seagulls right here. And again, I don't feel very comfortable. At least I'm honest with you guys that I'm using save states, right? Slow things down. A couple more here. We're going to get kicked up to the lifeguard tower there. Jump off. Another seagull. And then there's some on the ledge over here. And that's 10. It says 9, but then when you get the 10th, it says, you completed the thing. So that's done. And now with our scrimps, we're heading down here and we're looking for 5 lifeguards to hit with these scrimps. So we got 1. Yep. Here's number 2. I was getting too close to the boundary edge. Number 3 is showing off to this girl. You kind of want to be careful. Get close so that it targets him and not the girl. Otherwise, you got to run all the way back and deal with that. Number 4 is down this way. And then number 5 is over at the lifeguard tower. Oh. There we are. So with all that done, use the teleporta potty again, head back up, and we are switching to Shred. Taking care of the team challenge. I like to think that it's just Mike V's powers are being transferred to other people. That might help you figure out what kind of wizard he might be, if he's able to share his powers with other people. There we go. So that's all the goals done. Yep, we've done everything. Hit the road, talk to Tony. Tony's right here. Hi, Tony. Look at my hand. Smell my hand. What does it smell like?
Once again, the wheel of the Loogies has spoken. Since you were the last one to get your points, it's bye-bye time.
Go a little easy on him, man.
Do you have any final words?
I guess I just like to say...
There's an image for your spank bank, right?
Wait a minute, Phil, you didn't add this right. We didn't lose. It's a tie.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should have carried the 1.
Nice math, bad boy.
What? What's this mean? I finished last for our team, but I'm not going home. Because we tied, huh?
Hey, yo, man, I think these two cats right here need to just go have a little showdown, you know what I'm saying?
What are we dead? Tony Hawk, bam, yanks!
Yeah,
I can't believe it. I just bought your video. Can you put a pen to it for me?
What is that?
Is this for real? What the hell? Where'd you get this?
From the Yibba one a bit. He's round the corner selling them things.
Dead. Let's see. We want to nail this guy, and we need to figure out who's getting sent home today. Anyone think the challenge for these two should be who can wreck Beaverhausen the most?
Yeah, all right. That's cool.
You have your mission. Now go get him. Ha ha! Yeah, nailed it. All right. Come on, guys. What's next, huh?
You stole his clothes? That was your big stunt? You're an idiot. Why are you still on my team? Give me that. I got an idea. Sweet. With those clothes and lame mask, you look just like Beaverhausen. Now go piss off some Aussies. They'll take care of the rest.
So we have 2 more goals to do here to finish off this level. We're up against Eric to see who can screw with Beaverhausen the most. And it's pretty telling that Bam from the other team is helping us to win. They really don't like Eric. As you can see, we look exactly like Beaverhausen. Nobody would be able to tell us apart. There's not anything at all. It's like looking into a mirror if I were Nigel Beaverhausen. Also, like looking into a mirror because I kind of look like this in real life. Anyway, we need to get the seagulls to poop on the girls at the beach. So we climb the line here. They're seagulls. I just can't see them too well, but there, you kind of see them. We're going to grind along this line here.
I got bird crap all over me.
And we get a text. Eric is very proud of himself. I mean, you know, the way I see it, we wouldn't be able to pull this off if he hadn't stolen Beaverhausen's clothes. Everything's hard to say today. So, you know, I would give him some credit for that. Wouldn't you? It's perfect. Just wish Eric and I could be friends again. Up this way, there are construction workers that we have to beaver blast, which is another new trick that we get at this point. And it's a pretty interesting air trick. It can also be done very quickly, so I can do it from a standing position and land it right on the ground like that. Wasn't pulling it off there. There we go. Has some pretty good range, too. Seems. This guy's hiding out back here. Down the way, we have this guy hanging out right here. And then the final guy is on the ramp. And we're done.
What is that bloody noise? Nigel Beaverhausen is trying to create... Can I help?
Australians are really stupid. I mean, his hand wasn't even smoking.
Awesome! Way to take care of that tool.
And now you get to roll with us to New Orleans. Mardi Gras, baby.
What about me? Oh, no, this can't be it. This can't be it. Come on, give me another chance. Guys! I don't have a ticket home!